Although I will say, I feel like I've noticed myself, like, you know how pregnant women, like, push their hips forward? So
Yeah.
I've noticed that more and more.
The anterior tilt. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Yes, so strengthening, so just turn on the camera, but yeah, so we'll be working on strengthening your pelvic floor, your transverse abdominis, and your obliques.
Mm-hmm.
That will help prevent the anterior tilt, which
Yeah.
will then pull on your low back. So we want
Yeah.
to prevent all of that low back pain, and then in addition to that, we want to prevent, the rectus abdominis or the diastasis separation. So we want to try to move away from heavily rectus abdominis exercises and focus on the other 3 abdominal muscle groups that I explained. So if you feel a lot of strenuous work in your upper abs in the center, let me know,
Okay.
and we can pivot or reduce the range of motion, stuff like that, because especially in your 3rd trimester, that's when the diastasis is going to begin,
Yeah.
and when the separation of your rectus abdominis. So we don't want to overextend or overuse and overextend
Yeah.
your exertion there.
Okay.
Okay.
These are rectus abdominis?
So your rectus abdominals are straight down.
Okay.
Yeah. And then your external obliques start from your ribs and go in,
Oh, okay.
and they continue going down like that. And
Okay.
then your internal obliques, they go up. So they go like that. So external goes down, internal goes up,
Got it.
internal also goes like straight across.
Okay.
The transverse abdominis is like a straight across. So that's like the belt,
Got it.
which will help with the co-contraction of your back muscles, tighten everything in together. And then, as I'm sure you know, your pelvic floor is everything, vagina, your anus, everything, hold it up, swoop it up, and just tie a nice little bow on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of fun things. The rectus abdominis will likely work to some degree, but by no means do we want it to be like the star of the show.
That makes sense.
And then there's certain props that you'll be using, such as the roll back bar,
Okay.
and we'll be doing the roll down later. And the roll down, or like the roll up, that primarily uses your rectus abdominis. But since you have the roll back bar to like hang off of, I'll remind you when we get there, I really want you to like utilize that so you don't overly use your rectus abdominis.
Okay.
Okie dokie. First we're gonna do our leg strength. Okay, so let me set up the
No,
planes here. Alright. Left on left, right on right. And then once you're in there, you can actually scoot further back, closer to the uprights. And then you'll press the heels of your hands into the uprights. Yeah? Yes, actually not. So slide further away, and then, yeah, sorry. I wanted you to slide up like on the wedge versus move the wedge with you. So yeah, there we go. Alright, beautiful.
Sorry.
You're totally good. Alright, that black or that green little, it's getting me on, making it hard for you to get in there. Beautiful. Alright, so you're gonna press your hands into the holes. Good, so you can have your thumbs with your fingers so your wrists can stay straight. Beautiful. And then bend your knees into your chest. And then I'm gonna slide these down just a hair so they're on the lower part of your arch so you can connect into your heel more. Alright, heels are connected and then knees are apart. So make space for the baby, but also just keep your hips in external rotation.
Okay.
Separate your toes as well. So you want your toes, your knees, and your hips to be aligned here.
Okay.
Keep pushing back through the heels of your hands and move your legs out at a diagonal. Inhale to press it out. And exhale to drag it in. Good. We have 2 more like that. Exhale to drag it in. Now, can you get your heels lower so you'll have a little bit more tension on the springs? Good. Now keep your heels at this height as you press it out. Good. Keep it at that height as you drag it in. Knees separate. Good. Press it out. And drag it in. Heels stay a little lower for me. Good. Press it out. Drag it in. One more. Find your inner thigh connection. Feel your pelvic floor working. And drag it in. You can take a break. Shake out your arms. So your triceps. Does it feel weird?
No.
Okay. Your triceps should be working a lot.
Yeah.
So,
I feel a little in my shoulders.
okay. Like the tops of your shoulders? Like your chops?
No, more my traps.
Okay, okay. That's interesting.
I can push on my triceps.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Never heard that before. Alright, thumbs with your fingers.
Okay.
Yes, beautiful. And then can you bring your hands slightly higher so your elbows are more 90-degree angle? Okay. Now push and then also pull your abdominals into the wedge. Good. Press it out and away. We have 5 more. Heels are a little lower for me as you pull your knees in. Good. Press it out. Find your pelvic floor. Think of your navel sliding up your spine. It's the same sensation as engaging your pelvic floor. Press it out, out, and bend it in. Just one more here. Press it out and away. Make sure the weight of your pelvis is even as you pull your knees into your chest. And then shake out your hands. Does it feel like that's sliding off? Because it looks like it is. I know you just moved it, so I don't know why you moved it. Oh my God, is it bothering you?
No, it's not.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, now we're gonna go into our leg circles.
Okay.
Alright, so press into the uprights again. Get a little higher with your hands if you can. Beautiful. Alright, so reach your legs out and away. Good. Okay, now open your legs to the width of the machine. Reach your legs down towards the mat, all the way if you can. Good, now zip your inner thighs together. Now fold at your hips. Anchor your tailbone more as you lift your legs back up. Now pause for me there. We still want a little tension on the springs. Open your legs out. Reach longer into the springs to press your legs down. You should feel your hamstrings and your glutes here. Zip it together. Inner thighs, zip your pelvic floor up and then fold at your hips. Keep reaching your back into your heels. Good, open. Press it down. Zip it together. Lift it up, up, up. Last one in this direction. We'll take a break before we switch directions. Zip it together. Lift it up, bend your knees in, rest your hands. How does the spring tension feel overall?
It feels fine. I feel like I'm holding my breath to engage everything
Okay.
versus trying to I feel like I'm like sucking it all up to engage, but I'm not like breathing while
Okay.
it's staying engaged.
I will keep breath more.
No, it's fine.
I don't mind holding your breath.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we reverse. Okay, press your hands into the uprights. Good. All right. Now, I want you to start with your legs together. Now, take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, press your legs down into the mat. Oh, we're going the other direction.
Sorry.
No, you're
Oh, we're
totally
going the
fine.
other direction. Okay.
You're totally fine. Can you bring your elbows more narrow for me? Yes, so now press through your triceps. Good. Yeah, keeping your elbows narrow might help get out of your traps. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press through your heels. And then inhale, open. Exhale, lift. Inhale, close. And continue. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Keep breathing throughout. We just have 2 more. How long can you get your spine? Can you think about lengthening the sides of your waist all the way into your heels? And then as you lift your legs, can you think about tightening your belt around your waist? Good. Zip your legs together. Last one. Once your legs are up and together, you'll bend your knees into your chest. And you can rest your arms for just a moment before we go into our beats. Okay. Would you say your hamstrings are working a lot, or the springs could potentially be heavier?
I don't think my hamstrings are working a lot. I'm mostly feeling in my abs.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part of your abs?
I feel it in my obliques. I don't know if I'm feeling it this direction or this direction. But
That's okay if you don't know like which direction.
Here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. Now, yeah, I mean, you're just hanging off these springs. Does not even work for you.
No, I don't feel it as much in my legs.
Okay. Let me take those off then.
Okay.
Okay, because, I mean, we don't need to regress this soon then. Okay, lower. Still want to make it challenging. You need to strengthen your muscles. Everyone could be stronger in their glutes and hamstrings. So we're currently, or just previously, we're using the arm springs.
Okay.
I'm putting the leg springs back on. I just didn't want to go crazy and strain you all. Alright, go ahead and put those back on carefully for me. Yeah, so great. Start with your knees into your chest for me, please. Yeah. So we always want to start with your knees into your chest before going, stretching your legs out in a way, just to make sure like your torso is set up properly. So left leg will go on as well. So you grab the strap back behind your left shoulder.
Yes.
Yes. Does it feel heavier? I'm sure.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool.
That's good.
I want to hamstrings and thigh. Okay. All right, beautiful. Now find your frog again for me. Before we start moving, can you move your hips a little bit to the left? Yes. Okay. Do you have like a pregnancy wedge at home yet?
No.
Because you're not supposed to be laying on your back.
I know, so I'm laying on my side all the time
Oh,
and not laying on my back. But I've been thinking about buying one of these.
Yeah,
Because it's like, I like laying on my back.
for sure. That's how I sleep too.
Yeah.
So much better. Okay. Elbows are more nails, so thumbs with your fingers.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So whenever you're pushing, we do thumbs with fingers.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, beautiful. We're just gonna do 5 more frogs here.
Okay.
Alright. Press out and away. Scoop your stomach in and up and tighten your TR band, so your transverse abdominis. Good. And then hollow through your stomach. Exhale to drag it in. We're gonna do frogs. So bend your knees back in. You're totally fine. And inhale, press it out. Zip your inner thighs together, engage your pelvic floor. Good. Now, exhale, bend it in,